Hey, welcome back to Robot Arena 2, DSL 2.2. This is going to be the second part of our heavyweight matches. A complete tournament with all the heavyweight bots that we can muster up that have not been used, and maybe a couple of them that have. At any rate, the first bots we're going to get around to, first thing we're going to do is going to be in the Riverside Academy venue, and we're going to have the overhead camera turned on to keep close track of the bots. Something you guys out there might want to think of doing too, does help. Anyway, let's get back to the action here. Okay, here we go. That's the information from the second over here. Hypno Disk has 4-wheel drive. It's titanium armor. It self-rights, and it's a spinner. Okay, Cranky Spanky's similar armor pack, has spike strips, it self-rights, and has a what looks like in front of it an anti-flip device. So let's go ahead and get these guys into the arena and see how well they do. It's also 2-wheel drive, so it'll be 2-wheel drive versus 4-wheel drive. And here we go. First match of the day. They're both moving toward the center, contacting both machines. Cranky Spanky's trying to get the upper hand on Hypno Disk, has him pinned into the side arena wall. Oh, he's got him. Cranky Spanky has ejected Hypno Disk right out of the arena. Most unexpected. Well, that was certainly something to see. Okay, well, we'll be right back with round 2. Alright, welcome back. This will be round 2. We have Wide Load, which is a drum spinner with bars. It's a titanium body, it's invertible, and 2-wheel drive. And our opponent's going to be the Mighty Razor, which is a crusher. It has an aluminum body, it's 4-wheel drive, and it self-rights. We're going to have these guys in the same arena with the overhead cam watching over. Here we go.
Let's begin.
Lots of action here already. Looks like Wide Load's moving in, trying to employ that spinner. Looks like Razor is trying to employ the crusher there and maybe tear off the Wide Load weaponry. Well, it has Razor pushed into the corner here. The countdown started. Razor is moved toward the center here, and Wide Load is getting some attacks on the underside. And, oh, that doesn't look good at all. He's going to maybe tear the wheels off of Razor if he's not careful. Razor is now sitting on top of Wide Load, who's piling up the points. He's also working over the wheels on Razor here, which is getting into big trouble. And he's back underneath Razor. Razor had better get out of this quick before he ends up with no drive at all. There seems to be a lull in the action here. There'll be a countdown any second. There it is. Wide Load has flipped itself over. And now it's caught. It's caught by Razor. It's in the crusher. Can Razor take advantage of this? Oh, it's escaped the crushing jaws of Razor. And it's back underneath Razor, employing that horrible spinner. And Razor sitting just above the spinning bars and staying away from it, but if he lurches forward anymore, he's going to be torn apart. Another countdown. That Wide Load is spun slightly out of control there. Going straight after Razor again, has no fear of the pinching, crushing weapon. It's pushing Razor back into the corner here, piling up the points like you can't believe. Razor's in big trouble, it better do something soon. It's trying to employ that crushing weapon. Can't seem to get a grip. There we go. They're back together again here, and the spinner is just tearing away at Razor's chassis. Hundreds and hundreds of points being piled up here by Wide Load, which seems to be in total control. Razor's really in big trouble, and there goes the weapon of Razor. It's been hacked off. Razor's totally in trouble now. It's destroyed. His chassis is eaten alive. The weapon's gone. There's only 40 seconds of the battle left. Now it's starting to pour smoke. Countdown has started. Wide Load has backed away. Razor has valiantly come back out. And it's, well, looks like we've had a bit of camera trouble there at the end, but Razor's utterly destroyed. And we can't find what happened to Wide Load. It seems to have disappeared. Well, it's all wide load there. It's totally wrong here. Seems to be a glitch, folks. We'll be right back. That's just insane. Well, after that last battle where the computer declared wide loads machine the loser, the judges have overturned that. Definitely wide load won that. So now we're done with that one. On to the next battle, which is going to be Grog the Vengeful versus Dominator 2. Boy, Dominator 2 is going to be in for a real battle with this thing. We're going to get a rundown on the armor and drive in just 1 second. Here it comes. Yeah.
Hammer, maces, spikes, two-wheel drive. We're not sure if it's self-rights or not.
Okay. Okay. What was the armor again?
Titanium.
Okay. Yeah. The armor is titanium. It's a spinner. It has several different types of weapons attached to it, including spikes and what looks like hammers and all sorts of wonderful things. And we're not quite sure if it self-rights, so we'll have to check that out in the arena. I don't think it can self-right.
Domination 2 has titanium armor and spike hammer.
Okay.
It does self-right. It's also two-wheel drive.
Dominator 2 has this titanium armor and a spiked hammer, very heavy hammer, and it self-rights using that same hammer. And it's two-wheel drive. So here we go into the arena. We're going to be in the same Riverside Academy Arena venue. Hazards are on, whatever those are. I guess it's just a pit. Ooh, here we go. And Grog the Vengeful starting to spit up. Dominator's moved in and been knocked over already. Grog the Vengeful's got himself into the grating there, which can't be too good for a spinner. If he can't get out of that, he's already suffering a countdown. Grog the Vengeful is stuck in the grade. And it looks like Dominator's trying to keep him from getting out. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Grog is stuck in the grating. Oh, unbelievable. Okay, well, we'll be right back with another round. Well, that's hard to imagine. Well, that last battle was incredibly quick. Grog the Vengeful, a very powerful spinner, got itself stuck into the grating there and was unable to get itself out. And it looked like the other machine kind of poked at it a bit there and kept it in place until the clock ran out. It's too bad for Grog. Okay, our next battle is going to be with Big Metal Friend and Vlad the Impaler. And their armor packs and weapons are coming up. Okay, it's an incredibly strong bot. It's invertible, two-wheel drive, and spiked hammers. Also looks like it has a anti-scoop wedge on the front.
Vlad is steel. It's a flipper. It is self-righted.
Okay, Vlad the Impaler is a flipper. Looks like it has a spike arrangement in the front of it, and it self-rights. Right, and it's what sort of armor pack? What kind of armor pack again? Oh, steel armor. Okay, it has steel number 1 armor on it. Alright, here we go, into the arena with them. Vlad moves out for a nice attack. Backs up, trying to get underneath Big Metal Friend and push him out of the arena. Backing up for another attack. Employing its lifting weapon very well. They're keeping keeping Big Metal Friend off balance. Big Metal Friend is striking back with those mighty hammers. He's going to have to watch out for that. And Vlad backs up again for another stab and attack and lift. It's quite an agile bot. Vlad's suffering some terrible damage though. A lot of smoke. And can it push him into the pit? It's trying to. Oh, the hammers kept him from going into the pit. Looks like Vlad's in big trouble now. He's smoking pretty badly. He's going to have to do something desperate soon. He's going to have to stay away from those hammers. If he can stay underneath Big Metal Friend. I keep mixing up the two bots there. If he can stay underneath Big Metal Friend, we'll have a chance. The hammers are making. Oh, that's it. Big Metal Friend pulls this one out with mighty blows and knocks out Vlad the Impaler. A very good battle. Lots of action there. Okay, we'll be right back. we're back. That was a very exciting battle. Glad the Impaler finally succumbed to the mighty blows of the Hammerbot. Okay, here we have Velociraptor and Billybot. One moment.
Titanium armor is dual striking hammers.
Okay.
Heavily armored. Four-wheel drive and does appear to be self-driving.
Okay, it has two heavy striking hammers, four-wheel drive, heavily armored and armed, and does appear to have a self-riding mechanism.
Billybot is steel armor. It's got a saw spike arrangement for weapons. We think it's inverted. It is over in
Ah, okay, Billybot, two-wheel drive bot, steel armor. It has a saw arrangement, and we're not quite sure if it can self-right or if it can operate in the inverted position, but we'll find out in just a moment. Here we go. Ooh, a nice attack by both bots. Moved in, and there's already a lot of hacking away by the Velociraptor bot, which has now been flipped over. Looks like there's something laying on the ground over here. A piece of one of the bots has already come off. The saws are spinning up. He's trying to get into the side of Velociraptor, who's hacking away at the body of Billybot. Getting a lot of hits on Billybot's chassis. What's this? One of the hammers has been sawn off. That's very unfortunate for Velociraptor, who's still trying to employ the other one. Well, there we go. He's got him pinned up against the wall. He's employing a few more hits will knock a wheel out for sure. Billybot, oh, there goes the wheel. The fight has turned really nicely now for Velociraptor, because Billybot will be almost uncontrollable with only one wheel. More hacking away by the Velociraptor bot, and Billybot is just kind of stuck there. Ooh, what was that? That was a strange move there. There's a lot of smoke here coming from Velociraptor. Billybot's continuing to move in the only direction it can, which is a circle, but it is causing damage. Both machines are damaged the heck out of each other. Now Velociraptor's getting hung up on that saw as they turn in a slow, grinding, counterclockwise movement here. Lots of damage being caused. Velociraptor should back away. It's just lost some of its armor plating. Now it's lost the wheel, and it's been ejected out of the arena.
This match is done.
Wow. That was incredible. Never seen nothing quite like that before. It must have got hung up on that bot, and the wheels turned in one direction, saw in the other, and it was flung out of the arena at a high speed. Okay, well, we'll be right back. That was something. Well, after that last battle and the one robot being ejected into the atmosphere there, and yeah, that was really some kind of a fight. Okay, on to the next one. We're going to have Tazbot and Thermidor. And we're going to get a rundown here in a second. Okay, Taz is a flipper bot, two-wheel drive. Well, it has a flipper arrangement apparently. A two-wheel drive and is self-riding. And what was the steel pack? The armor? Steel armor pack. Okay. Okay, right. Thermidor is similar. It is a self-riding. It has a self-riding mechanism, and also a grabbing mechanism. It's two-wheel drive, but they're very big wheels, so it has good traction. And it's made of steel, and it's a pretty good bot. So here we go, Thermidor and Tazbot in the Riverside Academy venue. Hazards are enabled. They're going toward the center, and Thermidor has already employed that powerful flipper, but Tazbot has a hammer and self-riding mechanism at the same time, kind of a hammer flipper thing. As Thermidor has him pinned to the ground here, you can hear the hammer trying to employ. Looks like Thermidor is trying to keep him in a grip here. They're both kind of stuck together here. Looks like Thermidor is causing some damage. They're still kind of in a grip. You can hear the Tazbot hammer firing. And there goes the Thermidor flipper. Tazbot's desperately trying to get back on its wheels. The Thermidor keeping it pinned. Be careful, throw himself out of the arena. He's employing the claws there. Now the countdown's going. This might be the opportunity for Tazbot to self-right. Nope. Maybe Thermidor will self-right him. Or throw him into the pit. Looks like it's bad for Tazbot. Into the pit he goes. Thermidor just dominated that. Tazbot was never able to get into the battle. Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, that last bout was a good one. Not bad at all, but poor old Tazbot was never able to really get into it. Our next one's going to be with a couple of good bots. Shogun and Undeadbeat. So let's get a rundown on them in a moment.
Shogun is steel, has swords and razor spikes, four-wheel drive, and self-right.
Okay, Shogun has razor spikes. It has swords. It's made of steel, four-wheel drive, and it self-rights. Impressive.
And Deadbeat is similar, has steel, four-wheel drive, does self-right. Its weapons are heavy, hammer, and spikes.
Okay. Alright, well, we have Undeadbeat. It has a heavy hammer, very powerful motor to drive it. It's four-wheel drive. It has steel armor, I believe. And it has a forward-facing DSL bar for ramming, with two spikes attached to that for stabbing, and it has an anti-flipper device on the front. So, here we go. Big strike by the end. Yeah, the sword's coming really handy there, and Shogun's trying to throw Undeadbeat out of the arena. Looks like Undeadbeat might be trapped. Looks like his hammer may be stuck through the arena wall. There's going to be a countdown. Undeadbeat is unceremoniously shoved through the wall and counted out on the first attack by the mighty Shogun. And that's the end of that. We'll be right back with the next bout. Okay, welcome back. This is going to be our final bout of this particular segment of the tournament. We're going to have Industrial Coal Miner and Critical Emergency. After that last fight, which lasted about all of 2 seconds, poor old Deadbeat got shoved through the wall there and couldn't get out. We're hoping this one's going to be a little bit better. We're going to get a rundown on the bots in just one moment. Okay, it's a grinding weapon with 3 heavy grinders, 4-wheel drive, titanium armor, but it does not seem to be able to self-right. So that could come in really, that could work against it, against a machine like Critical Emergency. So let's get a rundown on that. Okay, Critical Emergency is 4-wheel drive, steel armor. It has a rammer, spikes, and also a flipper arrangement, which it uses very effectively. So, here we go. We'll get into the arena in just one moment. Moving forward, and Critical Emergency instantly gets under the coal miner and employs the flippers. The coal miner is desperate to try to get back on its wheels. Maybe it can employ, there it goes, it's trying to employ the grinders. It's got Critical Emergency in trouble now with the grinders. It's wiped out one of the flippers already. The other ones went flying off toward the camera, and the cameraman has run for his life. Now, look at that. Industrial Coal Miner has this completely in control. The bot we thought was going to be the winner here is in desperate trouble. It's stuck in the corner here. It's being ground to death. It's almost finished, and it is destroyed in a surprise win. Wow. We'll be right back. Well, that was an incredible little mini part of our tournament, not a mini tournament, segment of this tournament. The final bout was rather interesting there. We really thought that Critical Emergency was going to throw the Industrial Coal Miner out of the arena, but that didn't happen. The Coal Miner was able to simply crush Critical Emergency, wipe out his flippers. Like I said, one of the cameramen ran away from the camera there when the flipper came flying his way. Okay, well, we're done with this part of the tournament. We'll be back with part 2 in a short amount of time. We'll see you soon. You guys have a fine day and a good week out there. And remember to play Robot Arena forever. Great game.